From this rising sun to this night, from these celebrated streets to these pounding hearts, this is where the party begins. And this is where it never ends. From the east to the west, I have the best. Trinidad Night Riders. Play, fight, win.
That's right, the Indian League may be over, but never fear, Knight Rider fans, because we are back in action. And this time around, we're keeping the Tobago Knight Riders company in their season of the CPL. And as you've got the Knight Rider fans as well as SRK, who've aligned themselves with the defending champions of this league. Now it's a new team with a new name and a new logo, but the same intent: play, fight, win.
Hi, this is Hamza Tariq from Canada.
Hi, I'm Ramir Sound. I'm Nasser Beaton.
Devon Searles.
I'm Nikita Miller. Excited to be with the Trinidad Night Riders.
Hey guys, Colin Monroe here.
Hi, I'm Anton Devsic. This is my first time at CPL.
Go TKR.
Go TKR.
Go TKR.
And there you go. They look like they're in a good mood, aren't they? So let's find out how the Trinidad Night Riders started the defense of their campaign under the leadership of DJ Bravo. We begin with the opening game for the Trinidad Night Riders, where they were put into bat by the St. Lucia Zooks. A new opening pair in Brendan McCullum and Hashim Amla, but it was Darren Bravo who held strong. An unbeaten 63 of 44 deliveries for him pushed the total to 162. But in reply, Johnson Charles laid a solid foundation with his 38-ball 50 before David Miller finished off the job with an unbeaten 33. Watson's 3-4 helped stifle the TKR innings. The defending champions starting off on a losing note just like the last season, and we would hope to end up like champions once again. Game 2 for the Trinidad Night Riders, and Hashim Amla decided to flex his muscles. 81 runs off 54 deliveries with 5 boundaries and 4 big ones. And he crafted an incredible partnership with DJ Bravo, who remained unbeaten on 66 of just 46 deliveries with 3 boundaries and 4 big sixes as well, pushing the total to 170. In reply, it was Kevin Cooper and Sunil Narayan who picked up wickets at regular intervals against the Barbados Tridents, ensuring an improbable but effective victory for the Trinidad Night Riders by 11 runs, with Bravo and Amla involved in a record T20 stand of 150 runs of 92 deliveries for the 5th wicket. Game 3 for the Trinidad Night Riders against Guyana Amazon Warriors, where they lost their openers early, but Colin Munro decided, well, hello CPL. His 100 in the CPL was the first by overseas player, but it just went in vain. He did push the team's total to 162, but it wasn't enough as Chris Lynn bludgeoned 8 sixes and a 4 in a display of massive power hitting to lead Guyana to their second successive win. So let's have a look at the points table, where the defending champions, the Trinidad Night Riders, are currently in 4th with 2 points from that one victory. But if they look to catch up to the Guyana Amazon Warriors, who are on top with 4 points, they've got to beat them next as they travel to Providence to take them on the 10th of July. Following which, they've got a bit of a break before they travel to Bridgetown in Barbados to take on the Barbados Tridents on the 16th. And then not much time in between as they go to Kingston to take on the Jamaica Talawas on the 18th. St. Lucia Zooks will be next on the 26th of July. And then they travel to Florida for 2 back-to-back matches against St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots on the 29th July and 31st. Now that the Trinidad leg of the TKR team has ended, they will look to do well away from home. And there you have it, don't you? The beauty of franchise cricket, which is the amalgamation of all this talent. Just think about it. Over a month ago, you had Hashim Amla plying his trade for Punjab, Sunil Narayan in Kolkata, you had the captain DJ Bravo and Brendan McCullum in Gujarat, and now they've joined forces to come under one banner. And perhaps it's the Carnival or West Indian Caribbean cricket that has attracted the Night Riders, and Venki Mysore, he explains better.
Trinidad and Tobago is affectionately referred to by the locals as Trinbago. So we thought that'll be a cool name to use. But Night Riders was really it's part of our bigger, longer-term vision of building our sports business. And we obviously have KKR and the Kolkata Knight Riders, and so the whole idea of building your brand on the Knight Rider platform, wherever it made sense. So this is our first initiative beyond KKR. So that's why it logically became Trinbago Knight Riders, or TKR as we have started referring to it. See, we were always very impressed with the CPL, and for a variety of reasons. One is fit into our longer-term vision of expanding our sports business. Secondly, when you think about the Caribbean, I think they are, while they've played all forms of cricket brilliantly, but it seems like they are tailor-made for the shorter version, particularly T20, and just the excitement and the talent and the big hitting and the power that you see there, and how the crowds enjoy it, how the players enjoy it, was always a draw for us. And I think in the Caribbean, just the legacy of cricket, the depth of talent and the history, all of these things just tied into it. And of course, CPL was very keen that they should try and find a way to bring KKR into the fold. And so it fit in with our thinking, timing was good, so it all came together. I think that's been one of the things that has been a big contributor for the success of KKR. The type of environment that we create, we've all together succeed in creating. I think it flows from the owners and their disposition, their mindset, their attitude, their nature. All of those things flows to management, and management to team management, and to the team and the players. And I think everybody who's seen that appreciates it. They appreciate it because ultimately it's about talent being put in an environment where they're very comfortable. And when they're comfortable and they're happy and they're relaxed, we have seen time and time again that they're in a position to express themselves really well.
And that's right, the Caribbean is just full of colour, isn't it? From us focusing on the royal purple and gold last season, this time we shift our focuses around to the princely red and black, because that after all is the colours of the Trinbago Knight Riders. And for new faces like Brendan McCullum and Hashim Amla, how did it feel donning the new look? Let's take a look in the jersey launch.
No, it's good. Well done. Obviously, it's always good to see SRK. He's always passionate about his sport and his brand. For me personally, I really enjoy it. And, it's a very good jersey. It's good to have our traditional colors back, red, white, and black. Well done to the entire KKR team for coming up with the idea and designing the uniform. I'm really looking forward to this year's season. Definitely, we're going to represent the brand well.
Yeah, I think cricket aside, we've all just been very impressed with the atmosphere, the jubilation everybody's experiencing, and what they're looking forward to in the CPL. So everybody's had a very good kind of introduction the last couple of days. So listen, it's about having fun, and hopefully the cricket goes well. But that's what we're here for.
Yeah, pretty much same as Hesh. That's yeah, I'm looking forward to being a part of just playing with these guys, being back with the Knight Riders as well, albeit in a different team, different country. But I know the Knight Riders, it's about a family atmosphere, and Trinbago, and what DJ's told me as well, is all about the same sort of thing. So hopefully the cricket goes well.
DJ, bravo. He's always got a smile on his face, the entertainer that he is, and I wonder if he enjoys the pressure of leading defending champions, and also what it must be like to work beside someone like King Callis, who this time around is a coach. Similar role, the mentorship one that he did for the Knight Riders as well. Let's find out from DJ.
No added pressure. Is always good to enter a tournament as a defending champion. So obviously a lot of people will come to try and get the title off us. It's us now to try and keep the title. So we have a very good team. Again, we always do well at the draft to pick the best players and the best combination. I think starting here in Trinidad definitely is going to be good for us because we are a totally different team whenever we play at home. So we're looking forward to it. Also, again, the good news of having my little brother in the setup, that definitely complete the team as well. And it's a good tournament. I'm never the type of person to say, oh, we're going to win the tournament. I just know we're going to do well. We take it stage by stage, just like we did last season. And let's see how it goes. Once we start well, we're going to finish well. To have someone like him will always help any team. As we call him last year, the king. So we are happy to have him back again. This time as a different role, but his presence alone will lift the entire dressing room. He's a legend. So I think the country will be glad to see him here in person. Also, to his knowledge, his experience, he's now taking a coaching role, so I think it's a good experience for him as well. And yeah, so his presence is always welcome with our squad and our team. And me personally, I'm a big Carlos fan, so I'm happy. To the fans, the champions there, come out and support us in your numbers. You guys see how important it was. You are our 12th player, 13th player, 14th and 15th man player. We need your support. We cannot do it without the people of Trinidad and Tobago. Come out there in your national colors and support TKR, okay? The best players in the world are right here in your home ground. And we need your support to get it over, all right? We are defending champions, and we're not going to let you down. BJ, bravo, champion.
It's still the song of the season. It's going to continue for some time. And as similar as the two outfits may be in terms of their name, they couldn't have had greater contrast as far as their leaders are concerned. I mean, when you look at the Knight Riders from Kolkata, you've got the astute and serious Gautam Gambhir. Then on the other hand, you have the chilled out but perceptive Dwayne Bravo. Now look at their personalities. They're like chalk and cheese, aren't they? Are they? Venki Mysore lets us know.
First of all, I think he's an outstanding player. I mean, he's a star. And I thought last year we won the championship, and TKR are defending champions this year. So I thought he did a brilliant job as a captain in winning the championship. And I've always maintained that winning championships in T20 is not easy. And so when you actually win it, you have to feel good about it, and you also have to enjoy it. But Bravo is a real fun guy. I mean, you saw that in the music video that he created with the whole champion song and the champion movement and all that. All of that became a bit of there was a bit of a cult following, I felt, even during during IPL, and everyone started sort of getting into it. So he's a fun guy, he's a star player, he's a champion, and he's been part of champion teams, so invariably wherever he has played, teams have won. So we're very fortunate that he's our captain, and he's a very proud Trinbagonian, and so it all has come together nicely. Well, I think the similarities are deep down. They're both very intense. They're both champions, and they performed at the highest level very consistently over several years. So I think those are the similarities, in terms of their approach and attitude. Each one is their own personality. I think pretty soon Bravo will be teaching Gautam how to dance to the champion song, and Gautam will probably be teaching him a few tricks of his own. But I think on a serious note, different people are different, and so are both of them, but I think deep down what makes them champions are just that commitment to the game and that deep desire to win and succeed, and you can clearly see that as a common trait between the two.
Both captains are great personalities, and let me tell you something about cricketers. If you think their true colours only really come out on the cricket field, you couldn't be more wrong. Just get a camera in front of them, some studio lights, a makeshift studio, and then you see their true nature. Take a look at this.
Zika? TKR.
Now, the responsibilities of your favorite franchise cricketers are not necessarily just on the cricket field. It also extends a little further. And we caught up with the Trinidad Night Riders as they visited one of their sponsors to spread the cheer.
Hi, I'm Ramnur. So I just want to say how proud I am to be at RBC today for actually giving us a nice tour through the bank, and of course the staff here are very pleasant, and just like to ask people to come and support the bank and try and put a lot of money inside. What would I do with $1 million? I'd probably give half to the charity and build probably a cricket ground with the other half.
Hopefully all the customers will come and support us for the rest of the games here at the Queen's Park.
Now, what would you do with $1 million? I need to think about that, which is probably why we'll take a breather. But on the way out, always remember the intent. Play, fight, win. We'll be right back.
TKR. Play, fight, win. Go TKR. Play, fight, win. Play, fight, win. Play, fight, win. Come on. Corbo, Lorbo, Cheapo. Come on.
From this rising sun to this night, from these celebrated streets to these pounding hearts, this is where the party begins. And this is where it never ends. From the east to the west, I have the best. Trinidad Night Riders. Play, fight, win.
Welcome back to Nightclub, where we're tracking the Trinidad Night Riders in this season of the CPL. Why, you ask? Because they were night themselves with your favorite Night Riders and SRK for this season as they start the defense of their title. Now, we've heard from the captain, DJ Bravo, the entertainer. What does the coach have to say? Let's find out.
I think the fans, the weather, the carnival atmosphere makes CPL, a really interesting, exciting and dynamic competition. The cricket is amazing. Every venue has its own type of wicket and ground advantage. Every team's got some superstar skilled players, and let's face it, the West Indies have come off, a superb last 12 months in T20 cricket and winning the coveted World Cup. Well, I think we've got some superstars. Obviously, our captain, the champion, Dwayne Bravo. His brother Darren's available for some matches, which is really exciting for us. And they love playing in front of their home fans here at Queen's Park Oval. The Trinidad Night Riders have recruited Brendan McCullum, who's a superstar from New Zealand. Obviously, Hashim Amla, just one of the most wonderful cricketers and batsmen out of South Africa. So we've got some exciting cricketers playing with us this season. And if we gel well together, play well together, I'm sure we can have some success together. Well, it's what we expect from the fans. We saw it last year. The noise was electric, the support was just brilliant, and so I think the fans of Trinidad Night Riders expect us to play aggressive cricket, exciting cricket, and cricket they'll want to come and watch, and hopefully they see winning cricket. Trinidad Night Rider fans, we'd love to see you at the Queen's Park Oval wearing as much red as possible. Our team motto of play, fight, win. Let's hear plenty of noise and support us. Dwayne Bravo and the team will hopefully see some success.
Now, as competitive as they are and short-tempered as they can be sometimes on the field, your cricketers truly are gentlemen. We caught up with the Trinidad Night Riders as they paid a visit to a special group of fans and really made their day.
It was great. Obviously, it was a wonderful experience to be amongst them, and I'm sure they feel the same way about us. And I think it's always good to come out and visit those kids. Obviously, we're not as fortunate as us, but it's always good to reach out to them and try and assist them in what way you could.
great experience to have the kids come from the school, and it was nice for all of our players to actually contribute and give back to the community, and it was really nice to see and be a part of it.
Yeah, it was fantastic to meet up with the kids today. I think part of our job is to give something back to the community, and it's great to see other guys give back to the community, especially for those that are less privileged than us. It's also a great reminder to us that how lucky we are to be able to play the sport that we do. When you come across kids with disabilities like that, it really makes you appreciate what we've got, and make sure that you give back to those that are less fortunate to us. So great to see the TKR boys giving back. I'm sure the kids enjoyed it. I know our guys enjoyed it, and hopefully those kids will inspire us to play a good game of cricket tomorrow.
True gentlemen they are. It is always about the fans, isn't it? And speaking of which, all you Knight Rider fans who were focusing on the beautiful and historical city of Joy a couple of weeks ago, now shift your focuses to the beautiful Trinidad and Tobago. In fact, a special local gives us some tips if you're planning a visit.
Well, I would say they can enjoy our beaches, they can enjoy water sport, and they can also do some birding. And when I say enjoy our beaches, you can go to Maracas Beach, have a bacon shark and do water sport there, or you can go to Pigeon Point in Tobago as well and visit an island pool at Pigeon Point, and you can go snorkeling and diving and all these things. So lots of things to do around the beaches. When it comes to birding and off the field issues, you can obviously go to Aza Right if you're a bird lover. You can also go to Tobago, and there are hundreds of different species of birds and that you can enjoy. The food is something that's very unique here in Trinidad. Doubles, bacon shark, pilau, crab and dumpling, you name it. There's a variety of dishes here in Trinidad that will make your taste buds go crazy.
Well, thank you, Darren. I'm certainly planning a trip now. In fact, we are going to keep you company this entire season on Nightclub as we follow the Tobago Knight Riders in their quest to defend their title. Until we meet again, you take care.
Finally reached this stage. Finally, me by myself. Now damage this super.